My name is Buffy Mayo, and I am a member of Christ the King Lutheran Episcopal Church in Wilbraham, Massachusetts. Today, I would like to share an experience that I had that affirmed my faith for all time. I had the good fortune to be born into a loving Christian family. My parents took me to church every Sunday, and I learned all of the great stories of the Bible. During my college years, I went through a time of questioning my beliefs, but once I got married and had children, my faith returned. My husband and I had the fun of teaching Sunday school for 30 years. We worked with 3rd and 4th grade children. One of the many things we did was help the children to memorize the Lord's Prayer and the 23rd Psalm. As committed as I was to my trust in God, sometimes I would wonder how I would respond if I ever had to face a major challenge to my faith. Then, when I was a healthy 69-year-old, something happened to change everything. I was out to lunch with a friend, and suddenly I noticed a strange feeling of pressure in the top of my head. Then my vision got dark and cloudy, and I pitched forward. Soon an ambulance arrived, and then I lost consciousness. The next thing I noticed was that I was gradually waking up, and I was lying in a hospital bed. My husband and daughters were standing beside me. I felt as if I was in a hazy dream. I remember saying, "Hello, darlings." They told me that I had suffered a ruptured brain aneurysm and a stroke. And I had a serious operation the day before. It seemed incomprehensible. After a few days in an intensive care unit, I was transferred to a rehab facility, still feeling very foggy. I can remember waking up in the nights and trying to make sense of it all. I had trouble carrying on a conversation, and they would show me pictures of different objects and ask me to name them. I know what each item was, but I couldn't come up with any words. I was given a pencil and a tablet, and I thought I would try to write down a sentence. But my printing was going up and down instead of left to right, and I couldn't remember the alphabet. The one thing that occupied my mind was trying to say the Lord's Prayer to myself. I could say, "Our Father," but the rest of the words were a blank. For the next 5 weeks, I went through physical and mental therapies, and little by little, I was able to recite the Lord's Prayer and the 23rd Psalm. It was those reassuring words of comfort that sustained me. I eventually made a full recovery. The love of my family and friends made such a difference. And those 2 prayers really grounded me. I realized that in my darkest time, it was the Lord who had been my steady companion. Jesus Christ walked every step beside me, and I feel his constant presence even today. In the past few years, I have lost my wonderful husband to lung cancer. I have also been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Yet somehow, I continue to feel God's comfort and strength. Each evening, I kneel down beside my bed and recite the Lord's Prayer and the 23rd Psalm aloud. When I get to the words, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me," I am reassured. I know that no matter what comes into my life, my Savior will never leave my side.